Good evening, everyone. I haven't made a video in quite a while, so I'm going to try to make this as concise as possible, covering as many indices and information as possible. So I'm going to start with the S&P 500 futures, and this is the daily chart. And on this daily chart, you can see um, that we have been in this uptrend channel for the past, I guess, since um, about a year now, since last year in 2010. And now we're getting towards the bottom of this uptrend channel, and we're starting to make this somewhat of a consolidation. Went ahead and zoomed in, and you can see that we have been bouncing right off the 200-day moving average, which is this moving average on the bottom, this green one, the second green one, or teal. And you can see all these tails, and especially on this day, which was Thursday last week, you can see a big tail, little body right here. This candle is called a hammer, and you have high volume, which also coincides with a bottoming uh, candle pattern. So again, we're looking more or less of a change of trend. Like I have pointed out before, we were in this falling, broadening triangle, um, and we are now towards the consolidation phase of this the end of this pattern. So let me go ahead and pause this for a second. Okay, so this is the weekly chart of the NQs, which is the Nasdaq 100 futures. Again, you can see this uptrend channel. We're towards the bottom of the testing the bottom of the uptrend channel, and we're bouncing right off of it. And let me go ahead and move on to the daily chart and zoom in. You can see I had annotated before that you have the tails towards the bottom of the channel, and um, you have reversal uh, type of volume, which means on the bottom you had a high volume for the green candles, and you had a lot of tails. Again, today we had another strong day to the upside, which confirms on your uh, reversal type of move. All right, so the third chart that I'm looking at is the Russell 2000. Today, I want to say it underperformed the other two indices, but for the past few days, it has outperformed the other two indices. So even though today it was underperforming, it was still for the past few days is still outperforming. And the Russell 2000 are the small caps, they're a little more volatile. You still see the uptrend channel, you still see the bounce off the bottom of the uptrend channel. You have continuation of the movement to the upside, and you have the indicators starting to curve up. You have the stochastics, you have the cross on the stochastic for the weekly. So we're still looking really good for the small caps as well. The last chart that I wanted to point out was the dollar chart, and like I had pointed out before, we have broken down from this uptrend channel. I'm sorry, uptrend line, and now we're doing the back test. We've done a perfect back test, and now we're continuing on the next leg down, which will push the equities or the indices higher. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening. This is directionalanalysis.com.